Hello everyone, welcome back to this lecture. And since previous lecture, now we know what is command injection, how it works, and how a hacker can compromise systems and other system linked to a particular system that has command injection vulnerability. Now we are going to execute command injection. We will learn how command injection really works on a real world basis, and we will gain access to some systems as well. So let's see on a machine. Make sure you have Bob suite running in the behind and intercept is off, because if intercept is on you won't be able to load any website, so you have to off the intercept option. And if you don't have Bob suite running in the background, you won't be able to access your Firefox, because we have set our Bubsuite as a proxy, and you can remove the proxy as well. But since we haven't removed the proxy and we have Bubsuite running, because we are going to use Bubsuite a lot in this whole course, so we haven't removed it. But if you want, you can remove. So let's get to our Firefox right now. So in the Firefox, just type your IP address of your OSBWA and hit enter. And once we hit enter, you can see we have these links here. Just go to OWASP multi-day 2, and here in this go to OWASP 2023 2013, and in this section we are going to explore A1 injection other section. And here, okay, close this tab, and here we are going to use this section, that is command injection, and we are going to in the DNS lookup. Now on this page you can see it is asking who would you like to do a DNS lookup on, enter IP or host name. Now since we know what DNS lookup is and what we can gather from DNS lookup, let's just try DNS lookup here. Type vulntech here and hit enter. And once we hit enter, you can see we have got IP address here and name of vulntech. Now if we go to our terminal and increase the terminal size, and if we type nslookup.vulntech.com here and hit enter, you can see we have got the similar output on our Firefox as well. Now to check if this web page has command injection vulnerabilities or not, we are going to perform some operating system level commands here, and those are, let's see, type vulntech.com and hit a semicolon, and let's enter command who am I. And once we hit enter, okay, type semicolon here and hit enter. And once we hit enter, as we can see, it gave us the output, that is www-data. And if we type vulntech here semicolon, and if we type ls here now, and if we hit enter, let's see if we can get the result of whatever files, whatever directories it has on the web server or not. So let's wait for a while, and as you can see here we have got a list of PHP files here. And if we got some PHP files, that means we can establish a reverse shell PHP connection as well here. Now there are a lot of PHP exploits on the internet, you can search them all, but we have our own here. So let's go to our Kali Linux terminal here, and we can see we have command here that is of a PHP reverse shell exploit. It has our Kali Linux virtual machine's IP address. It tells us on which port we are going to listen for connection back, and it tells we have to run a bash shell, and in this section it tells us to run the command as fast as we want. So let's go back to the website here, and let's type vulntech here, type semicolon, go back to our terminal, and here copy this, and once again go back here, type vulntech, remove this ls and copy paste it. And once we hit enter, let's see what we will get. And we will get nothing actually, because we haven't set the listening port. So let's go back to our terminal here. What you have to type here is nc, that is netcat-lvp, and we have to give the port number, that was 123. As we can see here in the Kali Linux, we are going to listen for connections on 1234 port. So let's go back here, and this is the port we are going to listen to our connection. Once we hit enter, it will say that listening on this port, and once we go back to the website, let's type this, let's copy paste this here, and once we hit enter, make sure you will copy all of these semicolons and inverted commas carefully, and if you won't, then it will not work. So if we hit enter here, let's see if we can get a connection back or not. So as you can see in this tab, it is loading, but it is not giving any output back. Let's go to our terminal here, and now we can see it is saying listening on this port, and as we typed ls here, you can see we have established a connection, and we can see all the PHP files here. We can execute these files as well. We can type any command whatever we want. If we type who am I, you can see it gave the output www-data. If we type pwd, it tells us on which present working directory we are working on, that is osbw multi-git. And if we type ifconfig, and if we type cd test, and if we type pwd, now it will tell us that we are in the test directory. That means we can move in the directories as well, we can change directories as well, and we can